Hi, my name is Kelly and I'm from Portland, Oregon. Happy Loeys Dietz Awareness Month. I was asked to do this video about my reel for what it's like to live with Loeys Dietz. My whole life, I'm 41 right now. My whole life I have been brushed off, cast away, punted by medical professionals, just as kind of a mystery. I've had 17 major surgeries in my short 41 years, including 2 open hearts, and I have experienced chronic pain since I was 14. I was a big-time athlete. Never understood until my diagnosis recently why I could never breathe, why I kept tearing ligaments until now. It wasn't until last July, so July 2023, so this is pretty fresh. I'm going to try to get through this without getting too emotional, that we were diagnosed with Loeys Dietz type 2. It took us 2 years of advocating and different therapies and specialists and 9-month waiting lists and 4-month waiting lists and 8-month waiting lists that we finally were referred to Randall Children's Hospital genetics team in Portland. And there we met Dr. Peterson, who saved our lives. She tested Kylo for the first panel of connective tissue disorders, and he came up positive for Loeys Dietz type 2. That was 3 days after he turned 2 years old, last July. So with that, understanding my history as Kylo's mom and my mom's history, who's now 70, Dr. Peterson also tested us, and the 2 of us came up positive as well. That means that we are 3 living generations of Loeys Dietz type 2. Life has been a whirlwind since our diagnosis. Like I said, it's been less than a year since we got the official diagnosis, but everything in me and my mom's life makes sense now. That we learn about this disorder. We both have severe pectus excavatum. I've torn more ligaments than I haven't. And my mom as well. We are, we've got the fingers, we've got the joint laxity, the chronic pain, the everything. And so now it's kind of just learning all over again. I've done everything wrong my whole life, right? Like being a big time athlete, and then scuba diving, bungee jumping, skydiving, all my doctors are like, no. So, I'm now on a mission to teach my son how to take care of ourselves. And that starts with me, which is why 10 weeks ago, I had my second open heart. Pretty proud of it at this point. So I'm just 10 weeks out of aortic valve replacement, aortic root replacement, and an ascending aorta replacement. I'm feeling pretty good, and that's all you can do, everything. I met with my cardiologist on Thursday. Everything's looking good. But hopefully I won't have to have another one. Like I said, this is my second. My first was at 27 for mitral valve prolapse, which my doctors at that time, my cardiologist at that time, thought that mitral valve prolapse was a standalone condition, when in fact it's part of Loeys Dietz. So my mom and I are finally getting the care that we require to stay alive and be healthy, and we are learning all about our bodies that we've never really recognized. And for Kylo, he's about to turn 3. He's already on pretty heavy heart medication. but he is fantastic. And, you know, we've been in PT, OT, early interventions with the county, and now speech since he was 9 months old, and he has truly saved our lives. And he is the happiest, most polite, easygoing soul I've ever met, and we couldn't be any more lucky to have him. So life with low D's is hard. It's still very fresh for me, but keep advocating, and eventually you'll get answers and bust down the doors of the right people. Happy Low D's Awareness Month, and thanks for letting me share my story.